Hello, this is Liberty Seeker on Pilgrimage. I am FUS. I received English comment on my Japanese video. So this is my Japanese video and some English subtitle. So what if you are born into a life with useless parents? Useless parents could be like parents who couldn't, let's say who have bunch of kids, like 2 children, 3, 4, and oftentimes they don't love their children equally, and who parents who can be wasteful, like who spend a lot of money on, let's say, alcohol or recreational drug, but never to their own children, and we cannot afford sending you to college, so you have to work and then save money and then go to college. Yeah. By the way, in this video, I'm not here to talk about college is a scam. Sorry, I have no time to wander off the subject. And then useless parents could be, possibly like cannot suffice their children's basic need or wants. Well, I should say wants, because if the need means, well, drink water and eat bread, but we need sugary drink. We need delicious snacks, the gourmet stuff, not just water and bread. So if they say, it's need and want, this is want, so we the parents don't have to provide. So that type of parents are the one useless parents. And then you see this 8, number 8. What am I talking about here is so I came across like a true crime documentary type of video, and the victim was 8-year-old girl, and it's a horrendous, cruel crime. So she was found dead and also several times sexually assaulted. And long story short, young mother who takes her 3 children, 3 daughters. This 8-year-old girl is the oldest, so that means she has 2 younger sisters. And then so the four people, mom and mother, young mom, mother, and 3 girls were shopping at a supermarket that's oftentimes be found around poor income neighborhood. You don't see that supermarket in like an affluent community. You have to drive for a long time to go to that type of supermarket. And then so the young mother told her oldest daughter, 8-year-old, we don't have money, so we can afford this cutie dress. And then someone nearby, the creepy bad person in his late 50s was listening to the conversation between young mom and her oldest daughter, 8-year-old. And then the guy spoke to them that, oh, hey, I have a gift card, 100 something dollars, and then maybe I can get you this one. And then the young mom said, oh, is it? Oh, thank you. So this incident is between year 2010 to year 2015. I don't recall for sure. It might be year 2013 or around that year. So that means at the time everybody has cell phone and stuff. And then the guy also says that maybe I can get you some food at McDonald's in the supermarket. And then again, the young mom took the offer. And then the video camera caught the late 50-year-old creepy guy and the 8-year-old girl go outside or left the McDonald's and walk through the parking lot, and finally the old guy and 8-year-old drove off. And then the frantic 911 call, and then so the 911 call goes like, where is your emergency? And then I cannot see, I don't see my daughter, and so she, the last time she was seen was 30 minutes ago. And then and then so that night the Amber Alert was going on around the community, and someone, like a young lady in the neighborhood, called the police. I think called the police instead of TV station or something. And then, I saw a ban just now, and then I heard the Amber Alert. So I am just calling, but when I came back, I don't see the ban anymore. And then the next morning, the child dead body was found. And then the suspect got caught, and then so the public trial was either year 2000, between around the time year 2013 to 14, 15, around that time. I didn't write down the exact year, but and then so I heard the a voice of the people in that town, like worrying about the child and people who heard Amber Alert, and also the comment section on the YouTube videos. And there are some victim parent shaming. So whenever it seems like victim shaming happens when the victim is female a lot of time. Not all the time, but a lot of time. Like for instance, if someone fell into like a assault of sexual nature, and then, oh hey, what kind of clothes, what kind of attire were you wearing? And like say if someone got robbed in the house, and then or the house, like robbing the house, I guess doesn't matter. The victim can be men and women, and then oh hey, did you lock the door? Was something like that. And then when the victim was children, oftentimes the parent shaming could happen. Like, oh, how come you look away, or how come you didn't pay attention, or how come you say yes to strangers' offer, and you should have noticed something's wrong by the time the guy offer food at McDonald's and this and that. So this is the like mainstream criticism. And if anyone listen to my video right now, and if you are one of mainstream common, I mean the like who live by common sense or mainstream idea, then I'm gonna say something offensive, so it's okay, you stop the video and walk away. And yeah, so this is something I noticed. And so here goes. In my opinion, when parents say they cannot afford this and that, and bad guy approaches and exploit sounds familiar. Jeffrey, the math teacher, who like officially someone who committed suicide in the prison in New York. So it's nearly 2 years ago, right? 1 year and a half ago. So like his death was confirmed in August year 2019. Yeah, so it is almost 2 years ago. And so he and his madam like enticed underage girls, saying that like, oh, we can provide financial support to send you to college, and so they take underage girls to movies and shopping tours. And so the so-called vulnerable girls who was born into what I say useless parents. So this 8-year-old girl, at the end of the video, so her dad was also speaking for the either police or a TV reporter, or so basically I saw her dad also at the end of the video. And then I rewind the video because I would like to confirm my assumption that I bet this 8-year-old girl and her mom and her dad, I bet someone's last name must be different, meaning chances are she might be from either broken family. When the different last name means it's either so here is my assumption, and I'm not trying to act as if the third juror. I'm just watching the video on my smartphone or tablet, and so when the parents shares different last name, and so the girl's last name is same as her mother's last name, and then so that could indicate it's either her parents got divorced or they never get married to begin with. And the thing his mom say, I cannot afford, or we cannot afford the dress. So basically, so the parents created 3 children while they cannot meet their children's need and wants. And of course, I'm not saying that the 3 children could be result of 3 different fathers or 2 different fathers. And of course, the video doesn't indicate if the daddy is the one, daddy is all 3 children's dad. It doesn't say that, so I don't know for sure if he created the 3 children, because it's common, right? When someone has 2 children or 3 children, and then 2 different guys or 3 different guys, so which is common nowadays. So I don't say for sure. I cannot say for sure. And of course, the comment section on this true crime story, of course, people say that, oh, how come the mom said yes to strangers offer, but no one say that. No one say like, oh, hey, if you cannot afford the cheap stuff, because that supermarket everything was cheap, then how come you created 3 children, not 2 or not 1? And of course, I don't have that answer. Like maybe someone who failed baby trap, like, oh, if I say I got pregnant, oh, I thought he would marry me, but now it didn't happen, or I don't know, don't know for sure, so I shouldn't say that. But and also I noticed one thing, that on the camera footage, that this young mom wears like short and tight provocative dress, and I kind of doubt that that cheap supermarket sells that sexy attire. And then and when I look at the young mom's hair, it's beautifully done, and my strong assumption is that the young mom is using expensive hair care products. And so basically, the way she dress, like she maybe not. Of course, I want to be wrong, but uh, she spent money for her appearance first, and then children's wants later. That's kind of what I see. And yes, I understand that many parents are like that. They use they use money to make them happy, and then make parents themselves happy, and then, oh, we cannot afford for their children. It happens a lot. And I don't say the like a percentage or uh, anything, but so yeah, basically the so this true crime story, the 8-year-old parents, I think the low income situation invited this tragedy. That's my opinion. So it's kind of similar to uh, Jeffrey, the former math teacher. Uh, I believe he was teaching math in either New York or New Jersey. I forgot. And then so he used the airplane called Lolita or Lolita Express, the airplane, and flew to the island in the Caribbean, and then do the like a massage or OG or parties and that type of stuff. And yeah, so yeah, if the in my opinion, the parents should responsible, like not just college. And if your children wants to go to graduate school or study abroad, if the parents cannot afford, shame on them. And yeah, that's how I feel. And like instead of uh, instead of doing like a binge drinking, or instead of repeat marriage divorce, and make legal community rich, then like make their children happy or be helpful. And yeah, the study shows that in the United States, the average year of college graduation, the average year is 6 years to graduate 4-year university. And then yeah, I kind of understand, because yes, yeah, I heard some people saying, oh, I'm not taking this semester because I have to make money, so I have to work, so I'm not coming back for this semester. And then when I hear that, like, of course I didn't say out loud, but okay, shame on your parents. What are useless parents? My God. And then yeah, so if they, let's say, of course college is not a no longer ticket to be a like a happy life or stable life or anything like that. But it's, to me, like a college expense is a bare necessity. And if the parents cannot do, then do not act like a breeding factory. Don't create 3 or 4 children. And so now going back, what is useful parents? And my video 3 days ago, I said I prefer antinatalism better than the idea of reincarnation because I don't want to be born again, even if I was born into a, here goes, useful parents. Useful parents, that is tall, handsome, beautiful, smart, healthy, live in a good area instead of ghetto area. Yeah, that, of course, that's better than born into the household of useless parents who have like a minimum wage job or like a broken family, baby mama, baby dad, or that type of nature. And then still, oh hey, then how come you don't want to be born again if you, let's say, if you are guaranteed next time to be born into a useful parent? Like, let's say for instance, the fictional character, do you know is that the British statesman and novelist, is that Jeffrey Archer, who wrote Cain and Abel? Cain and Abel. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce. You see the Cain and Abel, or Cain and Abel. So it's so those 2 boys everybody knows from the children of Adam and Eve, because Adam and Eve didn't wear CON. So that's the YouTuber social experimentalist made funny videos about that. Oh hey, how come Adam and Eve didn't wear CON? And then here goes Cain and Abel. And Cain murdered Abel, right? In Genesis. I forgot what chapter. And so the part 2 type of novel is the title called The Prodigal Daughter. So the fictional character's name is Miss Florentina Rofnowski. I forgot the last name, but the first name is Florentina. So there is a TV movie show, and then the Cain is played by Sam Neill, and Abel was played by actor whoever. Sorry, I cannot remember. And then the Florentina finally, so Florentina is a daughter of Abel. So Abel immigrated from Poland and become successful businessman of hotel chain like a Trump hotel. And then so the Florentina is like a so-called I shouldn't say it's like an American princess type of. And then I think the character was the Florentina is, by the way, Abel's adoptive older sister who died or who got killed at the age of 17 because Russian troop assaulted the village in Poland, and then and then after Abel emigrated to the United States, and then go to college at night and somehow become successful, and then get married and have a beautiful daughter called Florentina. And then finally, Florentina becomes the first female president of the United States. It sounds like just like someone like see the our previous president now lives in Florida, and she has a beautiful daughter, right? And then maybe not, she could be the first female president of the United States, unless our current vice president becomes president first. So yeah, so the novel, The Prodigal Daughter by Jeffrey Archer, kind of reminds me of Ivanka Trump. So that's what it is. And then, and then still, hey, Liberty Seeker, what if you are guaranteed born into a multi-billionaire's household, and you would be super duper beautiful and attractive because that millionaire's wife, who is your mom, is a supermodel, and your grandmother was used to be a supermodel, and your great grandmom was a beauty pageant. So you are guaranteed to have a beautiful face, tall and beautiful, and perfect environment. You will have several governess. Governess sounds like a English, but yeah, like a living tutors who teach some stuff, and then you could go to any dream school you want. Just like Tiffany graduated from Georgetown Law School last year. Yeah, just like that, you can choose any school you want. And still, I want to say no, thank you. Oh, hey, why? Wealthy people live longer and healthier. Like, for instance, like the healthy lifespan is around 10 years longer than low-income counterpart. Yeah, I understand that, because when you have a super duper job, then you can go to good hospital early on to detect let's say early stage of cancer or something. And then while you go to health checkup, you will be still get paid by using sick leave. But if you are low income and minimum wage job without any benefit. So meaning when you are going to hospital, you cannot work, so you don't get paid. So yeah, I understand healthcare disparity. So yeah, I understand the like famous politicians or famous Supreme Court judges. Oh, they are they are still healthy even after 80s or even 90s. Still, yeah, and then yeah, I also understand many of the politicians or uh, Supreme Court justice, when they are young, some of them are gorgeous, like handsome or beautiful women. Like any of you, did you see the picture, the photos of, let's say, like Sandra Day O'Connor or Ruth Ginsburg? Both of them, when they are young, they look like a Hollywood star, like beautiful, attractive women. And yeah, and then even still, the yeah, like and also Margaret Thatcher or Donald Reagan. Since I am a Generation Xer, I remember all those people. So and also I understand some of the supermodel still look good, like Billy Joel's ex-wife. Who is the name? I forgot. I cannot remember. The Billy Joel, the musician, his ex-wife. I think she is from Michigan or other Midwest area. So she looks good even after she passed 60 years old. And also supermodel Stephanie Seymour. She still looks good even after she's over 50. I think she might be 52 or 3 this year, but she still looks good. So hey, don't worry. Nowadays many people still look young after 40 or after 50, but still I would say no thanks, because those the like facial feature or the health will decline sooner or later. It might be later compared to soon, but still happening. So, but even still, so I no longer, I'm not interested in reincarnation or born again. But that doesn't mean that I still have some imagination. And yeah, compared to useless parents and useful parents, yeah, of course, who is more vulnerable? And yeah, let's say, so this particular incident, the low-income supermarket for in a low-income area, and food at McDonald's. Let's think about this. If the family was wealthy or in a decent financial situation, when the creepy old guy talk to them, and then they might say, oh, don't worry, I just I will swing by my place and get my credit card, and then then I can buy it. So just don't worry about it. No thanks. And then if the creepy guy still insists, oh, let me get something for you guys at McDonald's. And then the useful parent might say that, thanks anyway. We only eat grass-fed hamburger that is organic, so don't worry about it. Have a great day. They could have said that if they are in a decent financial situation. So yeah, like to me, like comparing or contrasting, I still do this. I don't say that, oh, useless parents and useful parents all the same because everybody dies after all. I don't think like that. I would think, of course, useful parents are much better than useless parents. That's for sure. Who wouldn't? So yeah, like for people, if you are parents already, I would think they should sacrifice themselves and make their children happy. Yeah, don't pursue for themselves like, oh, I cannot stop drinking. Oh, this marriage didn't work out, so I want to divorce again, and that type of stuff. Yeah, so yeah, still, and also I don't think like, oh, everyone is the same, it's all the same, useful, useless, all the same. I don't think like that, because still the better possibility is better. So I don't want to go for worse. So yeah, so that will that's it for now. Yeah, so this is my it's like a English version of my previous video. And today I attended the second Zoom meeting for parents who have biological children but later on discovered antinatalism. So yeah, today's meeting there are like 4 or 5 people, and it's some people said they cannot make it today, but the group today, it's like 4 or 5 people, so it's small enough so that one person can introduce themselves if they join the first time, and they are from different time zone, and both men and women, and it was a good meeting. The way they stumbled upon antinatalism, and this time I used my smartphone so that I can go in and out, and audio was okay, and there was no audio problems. So, and then I was wearing the earphone so that I can go in and out of the room, and I can be mobile. So yeah, like whoever interested in a Zoom meeting among parents with biological children who subsequently became antinatalist. Then you guys can watch YouTube videos on antinatalist outreach and also social experimentalist. So they would give you a link on the comment section or Twitter DM. Yeah, so I think one of them do not have children, and then still we had a good conversation with substance. So yeah, it's not like oh you have to be this or that or you. So no one say anything like oh you need you have to be a parent, or so they don't say that. So I think they would welcome almost anybody. So yeah, thank you, Miss Gayrat Feminist Beard, for the comment. So that it yeah, your comment encouraged me to make new video here. And thank you whoever who listened to my English video. I have a moderate speech impediment because my parents tried to correct my left-handedness into right-handedness, but I was kind of grew up in a mild form of neglect, and I guess by the time they saw me left-handed, maybe it was too late to shift to right-handedness. And then during the struggle, my speech impediment kind of sticks and then stay. But yeah, you can rely on automatic caption or auto subtitle. The YouTube subtitle is pretty accurate. It's strange to say that when I listen to my Japanese video, that auto-generated subtitle in Japanese language is not so accurate, but the English subtitle is more accurate compared to my Japanese subtitle in my Japanese video. So yeah, thank you everyone, and have a great time in the rest of the Sunday afternoon. Okay, have a good one. Bye.